Hi there, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about meditation. I have been doing guided meditation, I think, for a couple of years. I started doing it, I don't know how many years ago, just at my desk on YouTube. I usually do it for about 10 minutes. And I do guided, which means you're led kind of by an instructor talking, or I do non-guided, which is just listening to calming birds and music, or sometimes combined. And usually I do about 10 minutes. Sometimes I do 15, sometimes I do more, but for the most part, I've been doing it for 10 minutes. And now I've got the Calm app, which is really a cool app. And I do that. Mark does it. We do it every single day, every single morning. It's always 10 minutes. And I just sit at my desk and relax and listen to what she says. Recently, I did a really cool meetup, and it was called something like journaling and meditation. And so the concept is you journal all your thoughts for probably the first 15 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes, you meditate on it. And it was very interesting. So I've kind of adopted that. And now after my workout, as part of my daily routine, I go in and I pull up my journal app and I write for about 5 minutes. And then I do my regular meditation for 10 minutes. So it's kind of a cool practice. It helps me relax. Now, you don't just have to do online. There's all kinds of, there's meetups that you can go to. Like I mentioned, I went to one. There's different meetups for guided meditation that you can go to. And then you can go to retreats in person if you can find any. I know Joe Dispenza has a week-long retreat that my friend Janie has gone to a couple of times, and she loves it. It's a week-long retreat. But there's other ones around, and if you can find them, go for it. I haven't been to one yet, but most of my stuff's online, and I've gone to a couple in-person short ones, but nothing like a week-long retreat. So, and Joe Dispenza, his research shows that meditation can actually rewire the brain and create positive mental and physical changes. So there's a lot of scientific research apparently, and I'm doing a blog right now on this, so I will attach the latest research on my blog. I'll put a link on there. And so, as I said, I do guided meditation as part of my routine after I work out. So it's all kind of a habit now. So that's just what I do. I come in here and I do it. Usually I have really good blood pressure, and I've been working out all my life, so I have really good blood pressure. But I've done it before and after meditation, and it gets lower. It really does. I've tested it before and after, and it's incredible. So I think it's good for your blood pressure too. Mine was already good, but it's gone down even further. Usually I'm like 110/60 or something, but it's gone down to like 95/55 or something. And anyway, isn't that interesting? And also what I like about the meditation, it keeps you in the moment. But I have a wandering brain, a wandering mind, and I'm always thinking about things. I'm always thinking about new ideas that I want to do for blogging, for my podcast, for whatever. I'm always thinking. So sometimes it's really hard for me to stay in the moment with the meditation. But sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, but I just keep doing it anyway. So about, 11 or 12 years ago, I discovered this online meditation. It's called laughter meditation. And I remember I was home. I was really, really sick. And I discovered this while I was in bed. And so I thought, what is that? So I tried it. I went online, and it was just a phone call. Everybody called in from all over the world. And it's meditation. So it's kind of a guided meditation. I can't remember the whole thing, but it was guided meditation. And then she told everybody to just start laughing. And so when you hear all of the collective laughs, you start laughing. I was hysterically laughing for I don't know how long. I think it went on for 15 or 20 minutes. Just hearing everybody's laughter got me laughing, and boy, was that great. So I put something about that on the blog post too about laughter meditation and why it's good for you. And it was so much fun. And I wish I could find another meetup that had laughter meditation, because I would so do that again. I think there was a live one kind of close to where I live, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that anymore. But I would love to find one near where I live in person, or I would love to find an online one, because really it was really fun. And then I think we meditated afterwards. So it was cool. So you can also go on YouTube and you can get non-guided meditation where you just listen to maybe birds or music or a combination. And on the Calm app, they have the background, I don't know if it's called scenes or background, just backgrounds that you play. They've got a choice. They've got I think they have about like 30 or 40 choices of just music. And I usually play that during the meditation. It stays on. Otherwise, if you do the meditation, it's just silent meditation. I mean, they do it, but there's no sound in the background. So I always play the background, but you can just play the background by itself. And I actually play the background while I'm working at my desk all day. It's great music, and you can meditate. You meditate to it. There is non-guided that you can do, and you can also find that on YouTube, and you can say, I think non-guided, or just, I'm not sure what else you would call it, but non-guided meditations on YouTube, and you can say 10 minutes. So I do that sometimes. I've got some great ones with birds and music. So there's also something called a moving meditation, which I do a lot of that too. So I do it kind of when I go on walks, on hikes, when I'm enjoying the scenery, I'm by myself. That's meditative. And also my workouts, I do them early in the morning before the rest of the world gets up, and that's very meditative to me. I also, at night, when I'm sitting on the couch, I do my nightly puzzles online. It's a big jigsaw puzzle online, and I get very into that. That's very meditative. And I also do journaling and blogging and creating graphics, and that creative process that I do, I'm so in the moment. It's so meditative for me. I love it. And also when I'm out with a friend and having a very balanced conversation where you both share and it's reciprocal, to me, that's meditative. It just keeps me in the moment. It's wonderful. I love it. And you know, when you're either out with a friend or you're doing a project that you like, or even cooking, and it's meditative, time flies, right? You start at 10 o'clock in the morning, pretty soon it's 2 p.m. because time flies when you're not paying attention, and time flies when you're having fun, they say. So I just wanted to share all of that today about meditation. And do you do meditation? And I know other people that I know do it. They do yoga, or they just do straight meditation. I have a friend who does Tai Chi, and one of my friends said that she bakes, and that's her meditation. I have an uncle that does lots of yoga and meditation. My husband does meditation. So I'm looking for more meditative things to do, and meditation classes online and in person. So if you know one, let me know. Anyway, to read more about this, go to my blog at focusyourtime.com/meditation. Okay, that's all I wanted to say today. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Go meditate. Bye.